Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. For today we have something pretty different. I think this video is a little bit longer because our song is a little bit longer, and then I also have a short reading to do. So there's kind of two parts to this posting. One, listening to a song, and then the second part is this reading I want to share with you. The song is Kingdom Come by Sir Lord Baltimore. I was prepared to say that I know nothing about this band, but then I looked under the comment section and I found my own comment from 9 months ago saying I love this song. A short memory, huh? So I've heard it, but I'm certain I don't know it very well. But I think this band is worth listening to. I think we'll enjoy it, but I think also because a lot of people sort of call them like the godfather of metal. This is basically a contemporary of Black Sabbath, but hardly anybody's heard of them. We probably should know about them. At least I feel like I should. So, as a lot of you know on this channel, it's all about variety of music. I realize there's some things I just can't quite even try, like very modern country music doesn't resonate with me. Some forms of rap, modern jazz or real experimental jazz often doesn't work. So we're all different. It's all opinion. Nobody has to feel upset or bothered by any choices. If you don't like it, just don't watch or whatever, that's fine. But we're going to listen to this because I think it matches well to my dad's first cousin, Scott Bailey, was a musician and but a writer, and before me I have his original copy of his book, unpublished book, that he wrote before he passed away, that I want to share a page from. And again, his name is Scott Lewis Bailey. And okay, so let's listen to the song, enjoy the song, and then we'll talk about a little bit of a reading and see if it relates to the song or the music in any way. Okay, enjoy.
Sail on, crimson majesty. Turn, turn, wheel of fortune spin. Done my kingdom come, and then I will be done. Tired voyage on the brink. Eyes want only for to sleep. Sinking thoughts I could not link. Fathom the raptures of the deep. Oh, come, my
geez, I need to take a break. That is totally rocking. I love it. I love it. What is this? 1969, 1970? I guess it doesn't say with at least the start of the title of this video, but oh, I love this kind of stuff. Man, real instruments, real rocking. I love sort of I'm not a musician, so I don't know the terminology, but sort of a little bit of the feedback and the dirtiness, like the sort of a grind to the guitar work. Love everything about this song. I didn't quite understand all the lyrics, but clearly this is an instrument-driven song. The lyrics, at least it seems like to me, are a little bit secondary. Whatever, I love it. Why am I talking? Let's get back to it.
Wake me, paradise untold. Giant the phoenix be my wings. Roll on, chariots of gold. All rise, hail the King of Kings. Come, my kingdom, come, and then I will be done. Shining wizards bring the rain. Shooting arrows at the sun. Praise him, for that now he shall reign. Death is beat your silent drum. Oh, come, my kingdom, come, for then I will be thine. Come, my kingdom, come. Virgin, burn thy midnight flame. I shall never know your bed. I've known blinding woe and pain. Say I all that's left been said. Oh, come, my kingdom, come, and then I will be thine. Oh, come, my kingdom, come, and then I will be
Oh, I know I was kind of still going there. Whoa, what a song. I love that stuff. Oh, gosh. I hope you are enjoying that. You probably want to listen to that again. Hopefully, you're not just listening to that on your phone or iPad or something. You need good headphones to really hear the intricacies behind the main part of that song. Outstanding. That's actually one of my favorite songs I've reviewed / reacted to. Really enjoyable. Oh gosh, I have so much to say, but I don't know. So one thing, like, I don't know if you could hear it, but there was this backgrounding, like, I don't know if it was a little bit of a keyboard or if that was a second guitar, but there was a part a little more, quite a bit more faint behind a couple of the vocals. It was absolutely stunningly beautiful. So at times I was thinking, gosh, this song's kind of repetitive. I can see it's following its pace, and that's kind of true. I mean, it definitely has a easy to read form about it. But there are little intricacies that I could hear in these headphones that I'm not sure I would have heard otherwise. And I like it that there's basically two, I don't know if you call them a bridge, but two guitar solos, and it ends in a guitar solo. I realized I cut off 5 seconds, but I didn't want it to flip to some other video or ad or anything. I don't know. I love that. A couple thoughts, a couple more thoughts, is that I think I read, I did read through the comments a little bit, and I think it was at least suggested that the singer might also have been the drummer there. You try doing that. If you're a drummer or a singer or both, hats off to you if you could do that. Because that's pretty incredible. Because I didn't know that. Like, thinking about the drums, I was going to comment on how great I thought the drumming was. But to also sing like that, I'm not talking about, like, I know Phil Collins did that or whatever, but this is this is a bit more energy, and I don't know. I just love that. One of my other favorite comments below the original video of this was that somebody said, "Bury me to this." And it's one of my favorite. I'm sure other people have said that to good music on YouTube, but I want to second that. I absolutely, when my time comes and it's time for me to go in the ground, I don't really want a minister or preacher to say any words. I'm not totally sure I want anybody to say any words, but this song playing, absolutely, that would be absolutely fabulous. And when my body goes 6 feet under, let this rock me down there. That'd be beautiful symmetry in the universe, or whatever you want to call it. Or maybe my boys could speak at my funeral. I feel like they're the only ones who have a right to. Anyway, absolutely would love to be buried to this song. That's a fabulous image in my mind anyway. Okay, I'm all wound up, a little bit sweaty. I thought I might cry there for a minute. So now, I don't know if these words match the song, but they match the time, I believe. So this unpublished book I'm going to read from says copyright 1998, but I think it was written over the years. And I think that Cousin Scott was probably more stuck in the 70s anyway. By the time it was the mid-90s, he was probably just piddling around with a revision or something. So I feel like a lot of his writing is going to kind of reflect the time of the Vietnam era. And I'll say, so this is unpublished, so obviously trademark. Nobody steal these words. And, on the crazy off chance somebody was interested in doing some fairly heavy editing and trying to publish his work, contact me. Okay. Random spot on the book, basically. I mean, I read through it, but it's in the middle of the book, page 129. Expecting a certain amount of genius from our cultural leaders is normal, but sometimes I get the feeling people are shopping around for someone to nail to the cross. They're saying, "What else can you show me?" to the man that gave at the office. After Kennedy and Lenin, you get the feeling that the brighter the light, the easier the target. I can't dwell too long on people who, in the absence of making a little something out of their life, focus on taking the life of one who has made his life's work out of serving others. I can only say, when you get that twisted, point the barrel of the gun toward your head and not my friends. Thoughts, behavior, and yes, they're still around, vibrations are contagious. Our cultural leaders are typhoid Marys to our evolvement. Is that a word? Cool. Evolvement. Our own personal stream of consciousness does not vary far from the general stream of our culture. Gloom appears as thick and oppressive, but as living creatures, its hold on us is not so secure as one would imagine. Joy cuts through ice, steel, and diamonds, and is the origin of the life force. Our R&R, rock and roll, as well as our comedy, has been doing some serious cutting in the last 30 years. The spell which has acted as our armor is evaporating before our eyes. Its effects are seen over years, but its work occurs in milliseconds during a 3-minute song or a comedy hit. These bursts of light eventually crack through the walls of boredom and prejudice. We have no such thing as would-be wit, and thanks to TV, a national joke doesn't have long to wait before it is just that. I'll stop there. Do you know about the internet? By 98, maybe? Yeah, I mean, the internet was around in 98. It was pretty weak. It was pretty different than what we know it today. But I think that was probably written way before the 90s, that portion anyway. He mentions television, but it seems to be, he mentions a 3-minute segment, That sounds like the internet more than TV to me. Maybe he knew something we didn't know. All right. That's basically my morning. Breakfast, some Sir Lord Baltimore Kingdom Come, and a little bit of light reading from Scott Lewis Bailey's book. By the way, the name of his book, make sure I get this right, is You Can't Eat Rock and Roll. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.